Hey, I really like your voice. Let's just get you in front of that mic.
What is going on, my YouTube friends and all my Patreon friends? How we all living today? My friend Mackenzie sending me a new K-pop band. Let me get this message. Let me get this message up. New K-pop band for you, The Rose. There's from a similar company. Awesome. So this is The Rose Red, the show premiere. So is this like a music video premiere? 3 years ago. Interesting. I've had like a brand new kind of like appreciation for a lot of like Korean music, Japanese music, and someone that I've been following for a long time, a guitar player that I've been following for a long time, made a post basically calling out American musicians and our poor practices when it comes to being decent musicians. He was saying everyone in Asian music, he's like any auto tune or any correcting, any like snapping to grid, he's like it's so minuscule the amount that they actually add into the final product. Like in like, and I'm talking a little bit out of my butt here, but not too much. But like standard practice is you add 15% auto tune to the performance vocal for your recording. And like this is just across the board in North America. And over there they say no. Like they're like if you're auto tuning 15% of the song, that's too much. So I respect the shit out of that. And so Mackenzie, I appreciate you keeping me on this train. All my friends on YouTube, I appreciate y'all being here. I do have a video sponsor for today's video. I hope y'all don't mind this being at the beginning. I didn't want to interrupt the reaction, and I'm trying to get into a cadence for this. So let me know. Give me some feedback, because I am, for some reason, anxious about it. Changes to the channel, I guess I get anxious about. But anyway, so we're going to check out our sponsor, and we'll get to this video. This video is brought to you by Newer audio, video, and photography equipment. They've been so kind to set my small studio up with a bunch of their lights, and I'm going to walk you through the new ones I've gotten today. I've got their 100-watt video light as my main camera light. And recently I've gotten a pair of the Newer RGB 660 100-watt video lights. These guys come in a pair with lights. They got a traveling case, and let me tell you, these bad boys are so bright. I don't even know what to do with them half the time. The lights come with an app that they pair with, and you can use it off your phone to set any of the color grading you might want to do, any color themes, and even some presets like ambulance and fireworks, candlelight. There's all kinds of fun ones on them. You gotta check it out. You gotta check this out. Since it's so easy to switch between the natural light and the color lights, I can use this room to have multiple bodies in here, and I can have multiple wash lights for everyone that are all color graded to the same temperature. So I match them all at 5600 Kelvin, which matches my 100-watt video light, which I'm using right now on myself in my regular talking videos. Or if I'm just having a personal concert in my office, I can set it to the theme or to the mood that I'm kind of performing in, and it doesn't bother anyone, it doesn't add any heat, and it doesn't add any noise to my recordings, which is all very, very important to the studio. So thanks Newer for making my office space so intuitive and so easy to work in. You can check them out in the link in the description box and save 20% by using the discount code BEL20. And let's get back to the video. Is this gonna be live? That'd be cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Stay. 작은 불빛 날 끌어당기는 fireflies. Take 날 데려가 숨 막히는 시선 속에 비춰지는 moonlight 길을 찾아가. 점점 가까이 내게 다가와 떠오르는 flashlight 빛을 따라가 쏟아지는 저 shooting stars I wanna be right. Alright, so already I think there's a bunch of clever things going on. So one, check out this Marshall. It's got tape over it so you can't see what it is, but it's obviously a Marshall. It's a JCM, probably a 2000, maybe a 800, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I like the intro that they actually played it instead of having a track. And then another thing is having a doubler when you're singing in your head voice. So same story. Like if I'm just singing, like I think it's actually falsetto. If I'm singing in my falsetto, it's quieter than like in my chest voice. So in a recording, I would have something like a doubler, or in a live, I would either have the sound tech do a doubler or I would have a track do the doubler. But them having two vocalists sing in their falsetto for that section is so clever. But again, it just tops up to the point I was making at the beginning, man. It's great. It's great. I think the only thing that might be a track is the clap or the snap. I think. And I think that's it. And I don't even think this Marshall's even plugged in, so I don't know why they even bothered to put tape over it.
쏟아지는 저 shooting stars I wanna be red 눈앞에 피어난 불꽃처럼 No I wanna be red 빨갛게 펼쳐진 하늘처럼 I don't care I wanna be Stay 구름 위에 꽃잎이 피어나 like paradise
So someone's gonna have to clarify something for me here because none of these instruments are plugged in. But it sounds like it's a live performance. I wonder if they like taped it first and then they're just like re-performing it. But none of the instruments are plugged in. I noticed that on the drum kit too.
구름 위에 꽃잎이 피어나 like paradise Dance
Sorry, I was talking I noticed that and I missed the lyrics. So I'm gonna catch this for the second verse here.
Stay 구름 위에 꽃잎이 피어나 like paradise Dance Move your body 꿈꾸듯이 날아올라 비춰지는 물길을 찾아가 점점 가까이 내게 다가와 떠오르는 flashlight 빛을 따라가 쏟아지는 저 shooting stars I wanna be red 눈앞에
I feel like that would be hard to keep in your like falsetto or head voice, whatever. I'm not really a singer. That section there because you coming out of like the belting section into your head voice. I'd want to try to like belt it or growl it or scream it out or something, right? I bet you, like from a control standpoint, man, that's got to be tough. That's got to be tough. I'm really struggling, man. I'm really struggling, and like I don't care if it's just like a re-performance. I don't care. I'm like the song's cool, but it sounds like it's a live vocal. I'm really battling here. I'm really battling here.
그 flashlight 빛을 따라가 쏟아지는 저 shooting stars I wanna be red 눈앞에 피어난 불꽃처럼 No I wanna be red
Great fill.
펼쳐진 하늘처럼 I don't care I wanna be 홀로 갔던 이 거리
So I'm like I haven't been talking about the lyrics too much, but I am reading them and I do like them. Like I love the actual like poetry behind the I guess the metaphors or so like the pouring into the stars thing. Like pouring and stars aren't exactly something that normally go together, but when you paint that picture, I know what you're trying to describe, and like I like that. What do you call that? Like imagery, I guess. Yeah, the writing is great. The writing is great. I haven't been talking about it too much, but I've been really enjoying it.
홀로 갔던 이 거리 어둠 속 얇게 타올라 True sticks and stones 남들과 다르면 뭐 어때 신경에서 끌리는 대로 I wanna be red
It's a great like proclamation, right? Great proclamation.
Sticks and stones 남들과 다르면 뭐 어때 신경에서 끌리는 대로 I wanna be red 누가 뭐라 하든 상관없어 No I don't wanna be dead 불처럼 저 빛 받아올라 Fireworks I just wanna be
See, like that head voice right there, like that's what I'd be doing the whole time, and that's because I'm not a great singer. But like nonetheless, the energy would take over for me.
I don't wanna be dead 불처럼 저 빛 받아올라 Fireworks I just wanna be
Beautiful Gibson. Telecaster to Gibson too. So what do we got here? I didn't quite see what the bass was. It's probably like a Fender, like a Precision or something like that. This is a Fender Telecaster. I got one of those. They're beautiful. This is a Gibson ES335. I want to say with a smaller body. They're semi-hollow. One of my favorite guitars. I almost bought one in matte black once. It was just stunning. Just stunning. I would totally, like, it's like a piece of art. Like, I would totally recommend Googling it. Totally recommend Googling them.
One, two, three, four.
Oh man, that's a cool video too. Yeah, man, I dug the song. I liked the lyrics. I liked the sentiment, the proclamation. Like, I don't need your affirmations. I don't need really anything from you. I'm doing my thing and I'm gonna be me. Like, I totally vibe with that. That's why I started this YouTube channel. But I dug it. I do want clarity over the performance thing though. And I don't care, man. Like, all my favorite artists, I could post one of my favorite songs there ever was. You can hear Buddy talking at the beginning, and then you can hear where the post-recorded vocal comes in after. Like, all that stuff, man. I'm here for the performance. I like seeing how they approach it. But let me know, because I don't think one of those instruments was plugged in. It is what it is, man. Vocals are cool. And there was parts where I would say that the vocals were not perfect. And that's what was making me really battle with that, because, like, in some of the head voicey kind of parts, I just wanna be red, that section, there was like kind of like a wobble, which you find in a lot of men's falsettos and head voices. And if it was a totally live or if it was a totally pre-recorded performance, I just don't think it would have sounded like that. I just don't think you would have that like kind of human element to it. So I don't know. Let me know. Great request. I think you sent me a couple more too, and I'm looking forward to getting into them. My friends, I appreciate you hanging out. Hey, if you watch this long, I gotta say my YouTube stuff. If y'all watched this long, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and a subscription if you haven't done that already. I have a Patreon and a PayPal link. You can send me requests in the description box. We'll see everyone again soon.